Shareholders of these financial rats have been much more in favor of
terror laws to stop and search innocent people to avoid suggestions of racial bias. Those are the findings of Lord Carlisle, the man who independently reviews Britain's anti-terrorism laws. In his annual report, Lord Carlisle said officers were guilty of carrying out searches that weren't merited and almost certainly are not lawful. He said the powers should be used more sparingly and that the police should only stop those they genuinely suspect. Well, someone who believes he's experienced this kind of stop-and-search action is the former diplomat and ambassador Sir Edward Clay, as he explained to me on the line from Ghana.
It was about 5 weeks ago. I was going to work at the National School of Government, and as I went out of the back of Victoria Station, I was stopped by two committee support officers who then questioned me according to a format. One of them filled out a form describing me and the identification I offered and the nature of the inquiry they made, and gave me a copy, a pink form, certifying that and certifying that they hadn't strip searched me, which in the taxi rank of Victoria would be a grotesque idea.
And just so that we understand, what do you look like?
I'm a 63, I'm a grey to brown-haired white male, 5 foot 10 inches tall, looking extremely conventional.
Did you have an interaction with these officers? Did you question them on why they had stopped you?
Well, as always on these occasions, one is in a hurry. If I had not been in a hurry, I would have asked them in more detail why particularly I was favoured with their attention. They explained that they had stopped me under section 44(2) and that this was routine. After it had finished, I said to them, as a matter of interest, is this about trying to make your returns look more as if you've randomly sampled the population? And they didn't say yes, but they did indicate that that probably had something to do with it. I found this, frankly, slightly intimidating, although I was not, I think, to be fair, really intimidated. I found it mildly sinister. I was quite shocked, really, to think that it could happen in broad daylight at 8:30 in the morning on a London street.
Judging by Lord Carlisle's comments, he does believe this is a numbers game. But do you think there might be some more use in it, in the sense that it's something that members of the black community years ago complained about often, about being stopped quite randomly, and indeed members of the Muslim community or the Asian community in Britain complain about now?
Two things strike me, I think. The first is that in respect of the fight against terrorism, and considering that, like most sophisticated operations, it has to be intelligence-led, this seems an extremely random operation. The only justification for it can be to convey to anybody who observes it being conducted that this might happen to them, and I suppose that might have a mild deterrent effect, but against what is not entirely clear. The second is that I think there is or used to be a crime called wasting police time. And it seems to me that the police's time, I don't know who gives the instructions, but their time is being wasted in carrying out these random and essentially rather pointless searches. There is a third point that continues to niggle me, and that is that the police officer who used his radio to report back on my ID was presumably reporting to someone. What has happened to that transcript? What has happened to the record of the stop and search form, a copy of which I was given? Where do they get kept, and for how long, and for what purposes?
Sir Edward Clay, and we did ask the Metropolitan Police to respond to Sir Edward's concerns, but they declined to comment. In a month from now, the United States will celebrate the moment when the crew of Apollo 11 landed on the moon.